Now, in order to save some space, right, let me just delete it, or shall I keep it? Okay, fine, I'll just keep it. Let me just copy this and then bring down a little bit. Because every time I need to insert something means I have to move up. So let me bring it here. Oh, okay, fine. And then did I, okay, next one is, understood, right? This part. First one, step number 3, Roman number 1. In order to insert cross symbol, this one, cross symbol, right? We have to find Q minus F cross F and F cross Q minus F. And then from this result, what we selected, we have selected PQ pair. And then correspondingly, we have inserted this one. One of you just messaged Bouquet Sweta that without her enrollment number, I won't allow her to enter my class. Okay, she just gave her profile name as Bouquet Sweta. And then Krishnanan Jaspal also I'm going to remove because I have sent him without enrollment number. Krishnanan Jaspal 59 is there.
Ma'am, roll number is
Whether two account you have joined or
ma'am.
what?
No, ma'am, I have left that account. I by mistake I have joined that from initial account, so I
Okay,
left that.
okay, fine, fine. Bouquet, whoever is having contact with Bouquet Sweater, asks him or her to change the name and then enter my class. Okay, okay, fine. Let me continue. So now, in order to, we are going to fill this matrix. We are going to fill this matrix with 3 symbol, cross X, small letter X, then 0 symbol. So this cross X part completed. Now, step number 3, Roman number 2, right? In this Roman number 2, what we are going to do is, we are going to start filling small letter. Oh, we are going to start filling small letter X and 0. Okay. And then certain points they have given. This certain points, right? You might be very confused if I just say it right now. So instead of saying it right here, let me just come to the point. Okay. Let me just, explain with this example. Now see here. In order to fill this small letter x and 0, what I need to find is I need to find the cross Cartesian product of q minus f cross q minus f, as well as f cross f. Okay. Now, first one I'm going to start for this q cross f cross q cross f, and then from this q cross s cross this one, again I need to select pq pair in such a manner that the subscript of p is lesser than q. So in this case, whichever I'm going to select, right? Let me just underline it. 0 is less than 1, 0 is less than 4, 0 is less than 7, 0 is less than 8. 1 is less than 4, 1 is less than 7, 1 is less than 8. In here, 4 is less than 7, 4 is less than 8. 7 is less than 8, so. And then one more thing, in certain textbook, right, they will not include this part. This part they will not include. But as we are the beginners right now, so in my my request to you all is do it properly. Okay, list out all the ordered pair, and then whichever you're going to select, just underline it like what I have done here. Okay, now after finding this PQ pair, right? After finding this PQ pair, let me just rub this. It will be very confusing. After finding this PQ pair, every pair, this numbering should not be there in the exam, but with pencil you can do it. Let me number this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It will reduce your error rate. Okay, that's why I'm numbering it with pencil. Do it with pencil in your exam. Now 4 Q naught comma Q1. I'm considering number 1. Okay, I'm considering number 1 for this. This is PQ pair. This is PQ pair. PQ pair. For this one, right, what I need to find is I need to find R and S. I need to find R and S. Okay, so how to find R means R is equal to transition function Q naught comma one of the input symbol. If you suppose, if you consider you're going to take A, then uniformly you have to consider A for all. S is equal to delta Q1 comma A. Now, how to get the output for this this transition function? We need to go back to the diagram. Current input is Q naught, input symbol is A. What is the next transition state? Q naught A. When the current state is Q naught, input is A, Q1. Okay, so I need to write Q1 here. This is Q1. Now current state Q1, then input A. Current state Q1 with input A, Q2. Q2. Now R comma S is equal to Q1 comma Q2. Now this Q1 Q2, right? I need to check in the matrix. Where is Q1 Q2 here? Q1, the row is Q1, column is Q2. Q1 Q2 is cross mark. Hence, what you need to do is, hence fill Q naught comma Q1 as small letter x. Okay, whatever I've written here, right? I'm not reading it line by line. I'm going to explain with this example. So if RS pair Q1 Q2, Q1 Q2, this one, Q1 Q2 is cross x, hence then PQ you just fill with small letter x. In this case, where is we need to fill for this Q naught Q1? Where is Q naught Q1? This one. So let me fill this Q naught Q1. Let me take different colors for all the three symbols, okay, so that at the end we can see something. This one is X. Now, next is number 2. Number 2. Q0, Q4. 4, Q0, Q4. R is equal to delta. Oh, sorry. Q naught comma A. Q naught comma A. It's same from here, so let me just copy it here. S is equal to delta Q4 comma A. And then one more thing, how you need to get this one, I have already checked it. I have the answer with me right now, so let me just write it. Okay, so it will save time. Q4 comma QA is Q5. Now R comma S is equal to Q1 comma Q5. Now this Q1 Q5, right? We need to go and then check in the matrix. So in Q1 Q5 is cross X in the matrix. Hence fill Q naught comma Q4 as small letter x. So now so this one is Q0, Q4. Now Q0, Q4 is here. So I need to fill with this x, small letter x. One is capital letter X, which is I'm saying as cross mark. And the next one is small letter x. Okay. And then now next pair is number 3, Q0, Q7. Q0, Q7, number 3, for Q0, Q7, R is equal to delta Q naught comma A, S is equal to delta Q7 comma A. I have already told I have the answer with me, so in order to save time, let me just write directly. Q naught comma A is Q1, Q7 comma A is Q7. Now, RS is equal to Q1 comma Q7. So this Q1, Q7 I need to check. Q1, Q7. This Q1, Q7, right? It's empty. This is a special case. This is a special case. Let me just mark it. Let me just mark it like this asterisk. Now, this Q1, Q7 is empty. Q1, Q7 space is empty. So this is not either what? I mean, what either this is not having any cross symbol. So as per the rules, if there is a cross symbol, we need to insert small letter x. And then one more rule is there. If both the symbols, small letter x or cross x is not there, then we need to fill 0. Now this, but remember this Q1, Q7. This RS pair Q1, Q7. Okay, I'm going to explain something here. Okay, RS pair is this is Q1. Where is Q7? This is Q7. Okay. If suppose Q1 belongs to set of final state and then Q7 belongs to set of final state, we can consider that there are similar state or maybe equivalent state. Equivalent state. But this Q1 is not a final state. Q7 is also not a final state. But if suppose for final states, right, we can consider that these two are equivalent. Okay, but for non-final states, right, we cannot conclude that they are equivalent state. So what's the purpose of inserting cross x, small letter x, and 0 means cross also indicates that not a similar states. Okay, from the initial position which we have been assumed, which we have seen as a machine, right, from that part till the processing part, the states are different. Small letter x is also indicating that they are different. 0 is indicating that they are equivalent state. Equivalent state means similar state. Okay, so now as per the rules, what we have learned for inserting x, capital X and small letter x, if RS is neither x nor small letter x, if RS is neither cross or small letter x, you need to fill 0. But given the diagram, when we check it, right, Q1 belongs to Q1 does not belongs to final state, as well as Q7 does not belongs to final state. So if both are final state, then we can consider that they are equivalent state, but they are not. Hence, we cannot insert 0. I'm repeating it again. As per the rules, if RS pair space, as per the rules, RS pair space in the matrix is neither cross x or small letter x, you have to insert 0. 0 is going to indicate that those two states are similar. But given the diagram, Q1 and Q7 does not belong to final states, so they cannot be a similar state. So I'm going, instead of inserting 0, I'm going to insert or I'll just write few points. Okay, it is not cross but could not fill with 0 as Q1 and Q7 are distinct. This line, you please Google it and read from your textbook, are not distinguishable states, hence fill Q0 comma Q7 as small letter x. Okay, there you have Now, uh, Q0, Q7, Q0, Q7, Q07 is here. So let me fill this one as small letter x. Now, next pair, this is pair number 3. Next one is pair number 4, Q0, Q8. Pair number 4, Q0, Q8. 4, 4, Q0, comma, Q8. Q0, comma, Q8. R R is equal to delta Q naught comma A is equal to Q1. From here itself I can copy it. Equal to delta Q8 comma A is equal to Q8. Again, now RS is equal to Q1 comma Q8. Again we need to check Q naught Q1 Q8. We need to check Q1 Q8. Again this is empty here. This is empty here. Now let me check the diagram. Let me check the diagram. Q1 Q8 is empty, so as per the rules we need to fill 0 because as per the rules if it is neither capital X or 0 we have to fill 0, but we need to check the diagram once. This is Q1. This is Q1. This is Q8. Again, both belongs to none final state set. So I cannot conclude that they are same. So it means it's different. Okay, it's similar to that previous case. Now I'm not going to write the explanation here. The same thing here. So fill Q naught comma Q8 as this. Okay. Now let me move to the matrix. Q naught small letter x. Now next pair is pair number 5 Q1 Q4. Pair number 5 Q1 Q4. Number 5 4 oh sorry 4 Q1 Q4. I need to find R. Q1 comma A is equal to S is equal to delta Q4 comma A. Now Q1 comma A is equal to Q2. Q4 comma A is equal to Q5. Now RS pair is equal to Q2 comma Q5. Now let me check to the matrix Q2 Q5. Q2 oh now in the matrix, right, I need to check that RS pair. Q2 Q5. Q2 Q5 is neither capital X nor small letter x. And then as per the rules, I need to fill 0. So let me just check Q2 Q5. Q2 Q5. See here, as per the rules, we need to insert 0. Q2 Q5 both belongs to final state, hence we can insert 0. Okay. So got the point. If both belongs to let me just write belongs to set of final state, belongs to set of final state. So I can insert so fill Q1 comma Q4 is equal to 0. Now let me move to the matrix Q1 Q4. So Q1 Q4 is equal to 0. Now next pair is pair number 5 Q1 Q7. Q1 Q7. Pair number 6 I mean. Pair number 6 for Q1 Q7. R is equal to delta Q1 comma A is equal to Q2. Q2 S is equal to delta Q7 comma A is equal to Q7. Now R comma S is equal to Q2 comma Q7. Now this one, right, I need to check in the matrix. Q2, Q7. Where is Q2, Q7? Q2, Q7 is cross. Q2, Q7 in matrix is cross. Hence, hence fill Q1 comma Q7 as small letter x. So Q1 Q7, Q1 Q7, Q1 Q7, Q1 Q7 as small letter x. Now next pair is Q1 Q8. Next pair is Q1 Q8. 7, 4, Q1 Q8. R is equal to delta Q1 comma A is equal to Q2. S is equal to delta Q8 comma A is equal to Q8. Now RS is equal to Q2 comma Q8. So I need to check this Q2 Q8 in the matrix. Q2 Q8. Q2 Q8 is cross. In the matrix, Q2 Q8 is cross, hence fill Q1 comma Q8 as small letter x. Q1 Q8 as small letter x. Small letter x. So next pair is Q4 Q7. Next pair is Q4 Q7. Number 8, 4, Q4 comma Q7. R is equal to delta Q4 comma A is equal to Q5. S is equal to delta Q7 comma A is equal to Q7. Now RS is equal to Q5 comma Q7. Now let me check this Q5 Q7. Q5 Q7. Q5 Q7. This one is cross. Q5 Q7 is cross. Hence fill Q4 comma Q7 as small letter x. Q4 Q7, Q4 Q7, Q4 Q7 as small letter x. Next pair, pair number 9, 4, Q4 comma Q8. R is equal to delta Q4 comma A is equal to Q5. S is equal to delta Q8 comma A is equal to Q8. Now R comma S is equal to Q5 comma Q8. Again this one, right? This is again cross in the matrix. Hence fill Q4 comma Q8 as small letter x. Q4 comma Q8, Q4 comma Q8, Q4 comma Q8 is small letter x. Now, next pair, pair number 10, 4, Q7 comma Q8. R is equal to delta Q7 comma A. Q7 comma A is equal to Q7. And then S is equal to delta Q8 comma A is equal to Q8. For this one, right? This one, right? Let me write the answer, okay? But this part you need to provide the explanation to me. This part you need to provide the explanation to me. You need to fill Q7 comma Q8 is equal to 0. Okay, this randomly I'll be asking. You have to provide the explanation. Why 0 in here? This is also another special case. Why 0 for this one? So let me fill Q7, Q8 as 0. Q7, Q8, Q7, Q8, Q7, Q8 as 0. Okay, so now let me move up. See here, in order to fill small letter x and 0 symbol, we need to find the PQ pair for this product. Next one is F cross F product. For this F cross F also we need to select PQ pair and then we need to insert either small letter x or 0. Now again, let me copy this matrix and bring down here. Okay, in this matrix we are going to insert now. Now let me utilize this space. Okay, both for small letter x and 0, we are going to, now I need to find F cross F. F cross F is equal to Q2, comma, I don't need to explain, that's why I'm writing it directly. Q2, comma, Q3, Q2, comma, I guess I'll just bring out from top. F cross F, F cross F. Hey, we haven't done F cross F. Okay, I'll just do it. F cross F is equal to Q2, comma, Q2, Q2, comma, Q3, Q2, comma, Q5, Q2, comma, Q6, Q3, comma, Q2, Q5, comma, Q2, Q6, comma, Q2, Q3, comma, Q3, Q5, comma, Q3, Q6, comma, Q3, Q3, comma, Q5, Q5, comma, Q5, Q6, comma, Q5, Q3, comma, Q6, Q5, comma, Q6, Q6, comma, Q6. Okay, now out of this, right, we need to select PQ pair. So after selecting PQ pair, I'm going to underline it. The subscript has to be lesser. The subscript of P should be lesser than Q. So whichever is eligible, I'm just selecting it. Okay. Now let me again number it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The same process I need to follow. So number 1, 4, Q2, comma, Q3. R is equal to delta Q2, comma, A is equal to Q7. S is equal to delta Q3, comma, A is equal to Q8. Now, R, comma, S is equal to Q7 comma Q8. Q7 comma Q8. Q7 comma Q8 is already 0. Q7 comma, see here in this matrix, Q7 Q8 is already 0, which means it is neither x nor small letter x. Hence Q2 comma Q3 will be filled by 0. Now let me fill this Q2 Q3. Q2 Q3 by 0. Okay, Q2 Q3 by 0. Next, for Q2 comma, I have the answer, that's why I'm writing, okay, because every time I just look up here, right, it's wasting my time. So R is equal to delta Q2 comma A is equal to Q7. S is equal to delta Q5 comma A is equal to Q7. Now this one is Q7 comma Q7. So this Q7 comma Q7, right? Where is it? Q7 comma Q7 is dash. Dash, hence if it is dash, then you need to fill with 0. Hence Q2 comma Q5 is filled with 0. Q2 Q5. Q2 Q5. Q2 Q5 will be filled with 0. Next, pair number 3 for Q2 comma Q6. For Q2 comma Q6, R is equal to delta Q2 comma A is equal to Q7. S is equal to delta Q6 comma A. Q6 comma A is equal to Q7. Again the same. This is Q7 comma Q7 is equal to dash. Hence fill Q2 comma Q6 as 0. Now Q2 comma Q6. Now Q2 comma Q6 0. Now next pair number 4 for Q3 comma Q5. R is equal to delta Q3 comma A. Q3 comma A is equal to Q8. S is equal to delta Q5 comma A is equal to Q7. Now again Q8 R comma S is equal to Q8 comma Q7, which is nothing but dash. You just check it in the matrix, it's dash, okay? So hence Q3 comma Q5 is filled with 0. So Q3 comma Q5, Q3 comma Q5 is here filled with 0. Next, pair number 5 for Q3 comma Q6. R is equal to delta Q3 comma A. Q3 comma A is equal to Q8. S is equal to delta Q6 comma A is equal to Q7. Again, R comma S is equal to Q8 comma Q7. Same case with this dash. Hence, fill Q3 comma Q6 as 0. Q3 comma Q6. Q3 comma Q6. Q3 comma Q6 as 0. Next pair number 6 for Q5 comma Q6. R is equal to delta Q5 comma A is equal to Q7. S is equal to delta Q6 comma A is equal to Q7. R comma S is equal to Q7 comma Q7, which is dash. Hence, Q5 comma Q6 is equal to 0. Now let me fill this 0. Now see here, all the cells in this matrix are filled. Okay, all the cells in this matrix are filled. Now let me copy this matrix and then let me write the second, not the second. What is the name of the step? Okay, third step completed. Fourth step, we are going to do it. Fourth step, we are going to do it. Let me just bring it. Oh,
Rap.
Praveen, just leave the class. Or Praveen, just leave the class. Or else better I will remove you.
మొత్తం రోజు సిద్ధం కమ్మి ఖాళీ కంపెనీ పని గేమ్ 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 గేమ్
Dari kita apa dulu nih?
ఇది మిషన్ అయితే
Umum
Okay. Now fourth step. Now fourth step I need to write. Okay. This is step number 4. In step number 4, what we need to do is, wherever we have in this matrix, wherever we have small letter x and capital letter x, it is indicating that, say for example, let me explain. Q naught Q1, the coordinates Q naught Q1, right? We have small letter x. It means these are not equivalent states. We cannot combine it. So in step number 4, right? Let me write like this. Wherever 0 is there, combine the states and construct the transition table. Okay, this is fourth step. Now what I'm going to do is, let me construct the transition table. What are the input symbol? A, B. Now, first one is Q naught. Q naught in the row Q naught. Do we have any 0? No. So let me write Q naught as it is. Now Q1 row, right? Do we have 0? Yes, Q1 can be combined with Q4. So let me write Q1 comma Q4. Okay. Next is Q2. Q2, do we have any zeros? Yes. So combine it. Why? Okay, fine. Let me just complete this one first. Now this Q2, oh, I have to rub it. I don't have space. Okay. Q2, I can combine with Q3. Wherever I find this 0, I'm combining it. Q5 and then Q6. Okay. The next Q3. Next Q3. Next Q3. Q3 I can combine with Q5, Q6. Okay. Next Q4 doesn't have any zeros. But let me explain one thing. Q4 doesn't have any zeros. Q0 doesn't have any zeros. But we are not going to consider Q4 rows, but we are considering Q0. Why? Because Q0 is the initial state for the given machine, so we cannot leave initial state. For the new machine, we are going to minimize the DFA, right? So the initial state will be same. That's why I'm considering Q0, but I'm not going to consider Q4. Now, what about Q5? Yes, 0 is there. So let me write Q5, comma, Q6. Next one is, what about Q6? No zeros. Q7, yes, it's there. So Q7, comma, Q8. Okay, how to indicate the initial state? By arrow. And then in the given diagram, in the given DFA, which we need to minimize using Myhill-Nearest theorem, what are the final state? Q2, 3, 5, 6. Q2, Q3, 5, 6. Q2, Q3, 5, 6. Q2, Q3, 5, 6. Let me just write it. Q2, Q3, Q5, Q6. They are final states, right? Wherever you find this state, you just mark it as final state. So this is final state. 5, 6 is there. What about this? Yes, this is final state. What about this? Yes, this is final state. Okay. Now when we construct a transition table, right, we have to write these things. We need to complete this A and B part. In order to complete this A and B part, right, let me bring the diagram again, because I need to look up again and again. I'll just bring it. Let me just bring it here. Okay. Now see here. Currently at Q0 with input A and B, I need to write the answer. Currently at Q0 with, I'll do one thing. Let me just. No, I can't. Okay, fine, leave it as it is. Now see here, Q0. Okay, see here. Currently at Q0 with input A, it's Q1. Oh. See here. Currently at Q0 with input A, Q1. So let me write Q1. Currently at Q0 with input B, Q4. And then for this one, right, Q1, Q2, we need to consider for both. So first I need to write for Q1. Currently at Q1 with input A, transition will perform to Q2. So let me just write Q2. And then for Q4, where is Q4? Here. Q4 with input A, Q5. So let me just write Q5 here. Likewise, Q1B, Q1B, Q3. Q5B, Q5 with input B, Q8. Not Q5. Sorry, I made a mistake here. For Q1B, Q3. For Q4B, Q6. For this one is huge, Q2. What about Q2A, Q7. Q3A, Q8. Q5A, it's same. Q7 is already here, no need to write. Q6A, it's Q7, no need to write it. Again, Q2B, Q8, Q3B, Q7, Then Q5B, Q5B, Q8. It's already there. No need to write. Q6 also Q7. No need to write. Now for this one, write Q3A, Q3A, Q8. Q5A, Q7. Q6A, Q7. Already there. No need to write. Q3B. Where is Q3B? Q7. Then Q5B, Q5B, Q8. Q6B, Q8. It's already there. No need to write. Next Q5. Next Q5. Q5A, Q7. Q5, Q6A, Q6A, Q7. So no need to write. Next Q5B, Q8. Q6B, Q8. No need to write. Next one is Q7A, Q7 itself. Q8A, Q8 itself. Next one is Q7B, Q7 itself. Q8B, Q8 itself. Got the point? So I've constructed a transition table. Now this particular transition table, right? Again, one important point is there. Let me just copy it and bring it. So I have constructed the transition table. Oh. Okay, now see here. This transition table, right? This transition table, again, we need to re-modify it. We need to re-modify it. See it? See here, we are going to check this one first. Q naught is not present in any of the states, so we'll select this one. Q1, Q4 is there in any of the combination? No, so we'll be selecting this one. For selection, I'll just do like this one. Q2, Q3, Q5, Q6, again, they are, following they have, but let me just select this one first. 3, 5, 6, it's already there, so strike it out. No need to select it. 5, 6 is already there, so no need to select it. So when I say no need to select means we have to strike out all the corresponding rows. 7, 8, it's not there, so I'm going to select this one. Now here. Now I'm going to modify this transition table. I'm going to modify this transition table. A, B. Q naught, this is going to be the initial state for our minimized DFA. Now see here, Q1. Instead of writing Q1, right? Q1 is part of this one. So we'll be writing this. Q1, comma, Q4. What about Q4? It's part of this. So I'll be writing Q1, comma, Q4. Next state is Q1, comma, Q4. This is Q2, Q5. Instead of Q2, Q5, what we have selected? This one, because 2, 5 is there. So instead of 2, 5 separately, I'll be writing Q2, Q3, Q5, Q6. Okay. Next is 3, 6. And 3, 6 part of this, so I'll be writing this. Q2, Q3, Q5, Q6. Oh, where is it? Q6. Now, next one is Q2, Q3, Q5, Q6. So for this one, we have considered, we have selected this one itself. These are nothing but union, okay? That's why you can change the places, position and all, but ordered pair you can't. Now next one is Q7, Q8, Q7, Q8, Q7, Q8. And then which one is the final state? This one. Now let me use different color. This states, right? Let me assume Q naught as A, this one is B, this one is C, this one is D. So this will be D, 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 C, C, B, B. Now let me draw the diagram. initial state A, with input A and B to state B. A comma B, state B. And then for state B, both for A, B, C. For state B, A comma B, C. But C is the final state, so C. And then C, A, B is D. D. C, A comma B is D. And then for D, A, B is D itself. It's a self loop. A comma B. Let me bring the diagram again. See here, this is the given DFA, and then this is the minimize DFA. We have minimized the given DFA using Myhill-Nearest theorem in this. So totally it was 8 states, not 8, 9 states. Now it's been reduced to 4 states. And then I have told that for DFA, you need to check the completeness of the machine. So state A, whether it's provided the path for both the symbol A comma B, yes, B also provided, C also provided, D also provided. Hence, this is the minimized DFA. And then let me repeat you one more thing because it seems to be very, very lengthy. So let me repeat you one more time. Just listen very carefully. Okay. Step number 1, we reach out for unreachable state. Wherever you find any unreachable state, remove it. And then step number 2, we need to construct a matrix of such type. Step number 3, we are going to fill with cross small letter x and 0. In order to fill the small letter x, what we did, we find f cross q minus f and q minus f cross f. From these two, from these two, we have selected PQ pair and then inserted cross in the matrix. Okay, that was for cross mark. And then for small letter x and 0, we find this q cross f cross, oh, sorry, q minus f cross q minus f, selected PQ pair, and then find RS, and then necessary, we just fill it. Again, the same process is repeated for f cross f. After finding f cross f, we have selected PQ pair and then inserted small letter x and 0. After inserting this, wherever we find 0, we have just combined the states and then constructed the state transition table for that one. Again, this transition table also, we just remodified it, and then this is the required minimized DFA. Okay, this seems to be very lengthy, but once you please go back, do it again. And then I have mentioned one thing, one explanation part. I've already given the answer, but you have to do the explanation for this. This one, right? I'll just do it randomly. One of you, I'm going to ask. Okay, You need to give the explanation for this. Okay, this is it. Now please hold on a second.